So welcome to another day in my life with the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. So starting off today, we're going to be looking at the weather and then checking up on some emails. I really like the weather app on the Google platform. I think it's great, and checking up on emails is a crucial part of my morning routine. So for the new Pixel 10 Pro XL, we're rocking the Moonstone color. I think it's the better one out of the new ones, specifically considering there are not that many new changes. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day in my life. Today we're gonna have a small start of the day at school. We're rocking the Google Pixel 10 Pro. We're rocking that one new colorway that they have. It's called the Moonstone colorway. It's one of my favorites. The camera bump is slightly larger and boasts a better camera setup this time around, which we will be putting to the test as it's probably one of their biggest selling points. I'm actually heading out to class and then afterwards we'll be downtown. So I think it will be a good time to test out the cameras. Alright guys, so currently on my way to school at the moment. We got the Pixel 10 Pro XL 9:30 a.m. We're currently sitting at 90% battery life. The only reason why it went down a little bit is because I charged it yesterday and I left it overnight, and then I used it last night a little bit and it was at 100%, and then I unplugged it. This morning it was at like 96%, and I was like, you know what, that's good enough to start the day. It's gonna be more than fine. Camera test later, going to class right now from 9. It starts at 10:15, so I don't know, I might be a little late, but hopefully not that much because I'm trying to secure a seat in the class because the class is pretty busy. And this is what the Moonstone color looks like on outside in natural lighting. It's actually one of my favorite ones. It's a slight variation of the other lineups, but this one's definitely the nicest one. I think it definitely gives Google and the Pixel itself a bit of character, and this is probably my favorite. My current spec is a 512 SSD, which is pretty good. It's pretty decent. I think it's the better for most people. Have you guys look here under the sun? Looks really nice. It's like this really like cool gray with a slight hint of blue in it. It's honestly really cool. It has the bigger screen, 6.8-inch display, and 512 gigabyte of SSD, which I think is more than enough. I'm also bringing my iPad today to school to take notes. I have like a smart follow keyboard and everything. I've had this setup for a few months and I never got the chance to bring it to life or use it at school. But today I was like, I only have one class. It's a great opportunity for me to just try it out and see if I actually like the mix. So with the Google Pixel 10 Pro XL having a lot of AI features, specifically when it comes to like camera capabilities and a lot of the Google Gemini things, AI is inevitably becoming such a powerful tool amongst all of the technology that we use on a day-to-day basis. And if you're a content creator and you're looking for a tool to help you make more content more efficiently, then I think I might have found the best tool for you guys. So this is the platform that I was talking about. It's called Clipwise. It's actually very cool for making a lot of different styles. Now what's great about Clipwise is that you can make content, like generally any kind of content. You want to make entertainment videos, you want to make little storytelling videos, any kind of content that you want, and you don't even have to do anything, in the sense where you don't have to record your face, you don't have to record your voice, you don't have to do anything other than input some prompt. This is the main platform where you can create your video. You've got a lot of different teams that can genuinely create whatever kind of mood, or it can represent the kind of story you want to tell. So I think I'm going to choose the manga style here for my next video. At this point onwards, we can create a prompt here. You can obviously go ahead and add a bunch of additional settings, choose the language you want to have it in. It has a bunch of different languages, and so this is the category that I'm going for. It's a viral faceless category. It's going to create, as you can see here, it has an output example. It has a little bit of a preview of what kind of story you're going to be able to tell. I'm going to click generate video here. It's going to generate your script. It's going to give you a review of your script once your whole setup is done. Now obviously you can go ahead and change them. You can go ahead and add different inputs for the visuals. Now I'm ready to start the video generation. You just click on this one and it's going to take a few seconds. It's going to give you a bunch of options whether it comes to voices. So as you see down here, you have all your scenes, script review. You can check all of the scenes. It gives you a preview of each scene. If ever there's a scene that you don't like, you can always click on the button here and kind of change the video description. All right, so now that I've reviewed all of my scenes, I'm ready to go, and you can choose the final settings for your video. Obviously you can add music, background, narration, change the captions, the color, and all of that stuff. Here on site you have a preview of your video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the music. I'm going to go for something a little bit more dark, a little bit more mysterious. I think it's gonna fit the narrative. So now that my video is fully set up and customized as I wanted it, now I'm ready for exporting it. The best thing about Clipwise is that you have a bunch of different tools that you can use. So if you want to take advantage and start creating content for your business or for your personal YouTube page, Clipwise is the best tool to do so. Now, for those of you who are interested, I've left a link in the description down below, which you can click and you can take advantage of this opportunity to start your membership with Clipwise. Now, I do want to give a big shout out to Clipwise for making this video possible. If you want to see the full video that I've created, I'll leave it at the very end of the video as a bonus cameo for you guys. All right, boys and girls, currently got done with class. It is 11:57 a.m. Battery percentage is at 87%. It's kind of been holding up okay. Oh, I do not trust this setup right now. This is gonna fucking fall on me. Wait, all right, that should be a little bit better. So battery percentage is at 87%. It's holding up okay. I mean, I don't think so far, like it's just not been stellar in terms of battery life. I'm not like blown away. It's pretty decent. In terms of the number, I'll have on the screen the exact milliamp hour battery. The thing is about these phones is that it's not a huge leap from last year, and it really depends on what kind of phone you're rocking at the moment. If you're coming from like an older phone, if you're coming from maybe, I don't know, like an iPhone 13, Pixel 6, Pixel 7, then you might see a nice upgrade in these ones. It might be a little bit more worth it for you guys in that sense. Currently just about to be noon. We're done with the day. We had a small class. It wasn't too crazy. It's like a 1 hour and 15 minutes class. Super quick. They usually just fly by. I'm at this park that's really nearby my school. It's only like a 10-minute walk. Actually I'm gonna film something here. We're gonna be testing out the camera. There's these pigeons currently invading this man. And I'm gonna show you guys here. You're probably gonna be able to see the POV, but we're testing out a bit of the camera here. We got ×2. It's pretty good. I mean, for the most part, you got a lot of quality on the actual footage itself. And then ×1, and then you can kind of switch between lenses. Tu es un YouTuber? Ouais. Ben, j'ai commencé ma vidéo, so j'ai pas encore fini mon review, mais c'est mon nom, Victor. For sure, man. Take care. So that was that. I mean, see, if you're recording in public places, you're gonna run into people. This guy just asked me like what my channel was and what I was doing, but I think I'm about to get invaded by pigeons right now. It's pretty crazy in here. So whilst I have you guys here, I'm just probably gonna test out the camera a little bit. We're gonna be seeing a little bit of the performance when it comes to that. All right, so I decided to pop up the screen recording so you guys can have a better idea. I'll probably put it like somewhere on the screen on the side. But in terms of the camera, like ×5 optical zoom is good. It's definitely not as good as the one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Let's try and see if we can get a bigger zoom here. ×10. It has an all the way up to 100x zoom, and obviously it's like shaky a bit. But let me try and see if I can get a picture here. So I see now it's processing with AI, and it's kind of like compute an image, and this is the result that we're getting. You're gonna see on the screen recording, but it's not great. Obviously, it definitely looks AI a little bit. You look at these cables down here, it looks AI. It looks like it was generated. They have motion pictures. Okay, so I just discovered something. Oh shit, too many birds here, fuck that. Okay, so I discovered something. I don't know if this is new with the Pixel, but I think they just integrated motion pictures, like live pictures like they have on the iPhone. I didn't know they had this. I was just taking a look at the pictures I took right here, and some of them are actually in motion. It's kind of interesting, like this one right here. If you take a closer look, it has the motion button at the top, and it just kind of moves. It's like a live picture. It's really not as long as the Apple ones, but it's pretty fine. I mean, it's pretty interesting. You could just pause or play on them as you go, and then like this one's a motion, you can just press play, and as you'll see, it plays the motion. And then for the next picture here, if I can get to freaking swipe it, again, see, it's automatically playing the motion. You can just press play or pause, and then it'll like register for all the pictures that have that corresponding feature. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's honestly not too bad. I like this motion feature. I don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, it might be new, it might not be, but if it is, just didn't know Google had it. We are back home right now. It is currently 3:40 6:46. It's about to be 4 p.m. soon. We're sitting at 58% battery life on the Pixel 10 Pro. I actually have a bit of errands to do. I need to return some packages, notably one for an order I bought on some clothes. They just didn't fit. I have to bring it back. And I have an Amazon order also to return. It's gonna be a quick pit stop and bring you guys with me. So while I'm driving towards my destination, which is really not that far from the house, I really want to take a second to ask you guys a little bit on your thoughts. Are you guys team Google, team Pixel, or you maybe team Samsung, team Apple? I really want to know where you guys stand. I gotta say, since last year when they announced, when they dropped the Pixel 9 Pro, I loved it. It was one of my favorite phones last year. Probably even my favorite drop of the year, considering that the iPhone 16 Pro wasn't all too crazy. Pixel 10 Pro is a nice little upgrade. Again, physically it looks the same as the last one, so kind of like a 16 Pro type of scenario where it's the same physical, like it looks the same, some slight different colors in terms of like options, but for the most part it's a lot of internal upgrades. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to know, team Pixel, team Samsung, or Apple. And I gotta admit, this new colorway, this Moonstone colorway, is really nice. It's like one of the more elegant ones in my opinion. It is hot as balls. What the fuck? How is this weather so like volatile? All right, people. It is currently later in the evening. At the moment, 6:59 p.m. Battery health is at 56%, holding up pretty well. So earlier we had a camera test in the daytime, took some pretty decent pictures. Now it's the evening, the sun is setting down. I want to do a camera test in the evening just to see if the camera holds up and it's consistent throughout the day. But since now it's like middle of September and it's fall time, in the evening it gets considerably colder. What I'm going to do, I'm going to change some clothes, put a hoodie on. Also, can we just take a second to appreciate the color of this Pixel 10 Pro XL? I love this Moonstone. It's probably the nicest one they have. It's also one of their only newer colors, but it's definitely my favorite. We are good to go. Oh, I haven't worn this Essentials hoodie in so long. I freaking missed it. It's so comfortable. Yo, Essentials Fear of God. If you see this video, sponsor your boy. All right, so currently in the car, trying to figure out where to go so I can shoot some nighttime photography for the Pixel 10 Pro XL, but I'm not too sure. It's getting dark as we speak, like very quick, and it's only 7:21, so I'm trying to figure this out pretty quick so we can get the show on the road. All right guys, so we're in the parking lot. It is pretty dark at the moment. I'm using my other phone to kind of put a flashlight on me, but it is currently 8:01 p.m. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a nighttime photography test with the Pixel 10 Pro XL. So let's get right into it. All right, so we got the camera set up. I don't know how much you guys can see me, but hopefully you'll be able to see me even in the slightest. If we get the camera here, I'll have the screen recording somewhere on the side of the screen. This is what we do for YouTube videos. I'm hustling out here. But yeah, a bit of photography. We're on the top of a building. I'm gonna take a bit of pictures here. It is shooting in nighttime photography at the moment. Now what you can do here at the bottom is you have different options. You can actually decide to remove them off. So I'm gonna remove it off for now. I'm probably gonna go off in the distance, take a picture there. It's probably gonna do it by default, but that's okay for me. I will take that. This is actually gonna be able to take some good pictures. Processing night shift. Oh, wait a minute, that's actually pretty solid. You guys are gonna be able to see the screen recording, so you have a full idea of the picture itself. It's gonna be rendering in like a pretty decent way. Let's try over there. There's a ×5 lens. Try and take a picture of that. See how much clarity we can get on those buildings. Let's see, it's processing the night shift photo. Yo, it's really good. Once it processes the night shift, it's actually pretty decent. We're getting some good quality on that. There's a ×10 lens. Maybe if we can capture that same building that we were capturing earlier, or maybe the rocket off in the distance. Okay, it is a little blurry, and I can definitely see a little bit of implementation of AI. So AI is kicking in to kind of like process the image, which is one of the things with the Pixel. Be aware there is going to be AI implementation, especially if you go like on a really like far zoom. Like let's say go photo and we zoom like all the way down to like 100 over there on the highway, and you take a picture. See, I can't even hold it straight enough to take a picture. But there you go, we took a picture. There's gonna be some processing in ProRes Zoom. What's gonna happen is the AI is gonna kick in to kind of finish and complete the photo. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. I would definitely say, like I said earlier, during the day we tested it out. I wouldn't recommend it, it's not that good. It still works, it gets the job done sometimes, but as you'll see here, it's kind of like a nice blurry like effect picture. Now let's do a video test as well. I'll overlay this on top. As you'll see, this is what the video quality looks like at nighttime. It's actually pretty good. If you keep it on the normal ×1 lens, ×2 is also pretty good. ×5 here, we're getting some good zoom. There's a highway in front of me, so I'm capturing this shot. It's not too bad. You guys are getting a bit of detail on that. If you zoom in a bit more, there's a ×20, which is actually, let me see if I can get some footage here. It's actually not too bad. It is a little blurry as you would expect it, but it's not too bad. It gets the job done. I would have to say that the Pixel Pro, man, in general, the Pixel lately, in the last like 2 years, has had such a good camera quality, and I'm really happy with it. If I had to rock one phone as a daily driver with a camera, it would definitely be the Pixel 10 Pro. Anyway, with that being said, it is currently 8:05 p.m. Battery life is at 50%. It's not too bad, not crazy usage today, but it held up just as much as it needed to. We're actually gonna make our way back home and kind of just chill for the evening.
Jake, an 18-year-old boy, was just finishing school on Halloween. Nothing weird, just your typical walk home, except the air feels different this year. As he's walking, he hears footsteps behind him. But when he looks back, nothing. Just his imagination, right? Or was it? Suddenly, a shadow darts behind a tree. Jake's thinking, great, a Halloween prank or a ghost. Either way, I'm not sticking around. He bolts, heart pounding, leaves crunching underfoot. As he makes a faster step, he falls and trips over a huge pile of leaves. As Jake falls, he's now in this new underworld with monsters. He realizes that the leaves were a portal that brought him to a new dimension. What will Jake do now?